try to take this fight. The DRX are going to be bursting through with full force. Waylay already closing the distance and finding some info.
Yeah, we'll be able to retreat back. Kamo only just spotted, but it's the openers going the way of DRX, and trexx has been dealt with as well. 2 players on the rotate, but I'm looking at that flank coming out from Freeing. I wonder if he's been heard. I think he has. paTiTek just pop flashing back in the other direction, but even just the time that is being bought is going to cause Liquid quite a lot of issues.
At this point, that flank all the way around is probably what's going to seal the deal if the site players don't. One of the things that Tombiz #1 was saying was, HYUNMIN, he's got the French buff. He's had his croissant earlier on, his creme brulee, his ratatouille, but now he's gone out of the round and the defuse already tapped. Pressure put on. Keiko lands the shot on the flashback and they need to find the diffuser quick!
After attending every single international, these two teams should, in theory, be at different levels, but we're yet to see Liquid take the board.
Well, this is where that should change. They've got rifles, but they've not got nats. HYUNMIN landing that shot from afar, and now Team Liquid on the retake. They're forced into a fight close range against weaker weapons. Kamo and trexx do well to start, but it's still a 3v3. The spike planted. The time not quite against them yet. There's still plenty to work with. Great flash from Flashback. And that's going to put the numbers into favor for DRX. 1 HP on Flashback, a drone going through though, and that's going to stop a diffuser. Even going to get the tag on trexx, so more time taken. And as it ticks away, that spike getting closer and closer to its final moments. Keiko traded out, and now trexx in an impossible situation. He has to bait them into a fight. Patience from DRX is what will win the day for them. It's too far gone. He'll make them pay for the round, but it's DRX 3-0.
Cam in the corner, ready to catch them as they walk out, and an immediate dash in, but trexx is ready for it. An advantage taken, and an advantage increased. A second onto Bane, and backside still being hold. They can't have got any further forward. Flashback is going to try and peek this, but, well, that flank yet to really be spotted.
Yeah, in fact, it's not going to have any real impact here, you'd imagine. An element of surprise gone. They know there's a player, but, well, close to heaven. They don't know that he's on the left side, but the walkout is going to come elsewhere towards the spawn. Flashback already watching forward. He'll find his first fade back. Gate crash to fall back on out as the ult is popped. 2 spotted. Fring knows that he probably has a target coming his way. Ready for the fight towards the vents. They're suspicious of it. Swing from Kamo gets him. But the numbers kept even as the spike keeps on ticking. This is a round Team Liquid desperately need. And the defuse inside the smoke puts the pressure on. Already heard the half. Dropout punished. And this round goes to Team Liquid at long last. They didn't catch them. They'll still be able to have a pretty decent sight hit with that free recon, essentially.
Already. Oh, it's a very awkward fight, and spotting out Kamo. He's decided to go aggressive, but he's been caught from behind. The flashback takeover. They were so busy watching where HYUNMIN went that they've ended up losing the rest of the site. A singular shock dart kill for trexx. But I'm just looking at nats. He's not fighting. And on the other side of things, immediately we'll see the popping of that dimensional drift. That's all the info they need. And they're trying to throw util just to give nothing for paTiTek, but he does survive.
Site being pressured, but around the side comes Patty, still able to find another before going down as the 3 versus 2 comes into play. Hunter's Fury to push them back 35 seconds, but no way to deny this plant now. It will come through, and it's on HYUNMIN to find something from here. If he gets this, he's got another refract online. This could be huge. Or DRX to get back into this play. The drone thought about by trexx, and he'll wish he put it through. A huge punish from HYUNMIN, but he falls eventually, leaving MaKo alone. It's a great start. His util's been well placed, but now he's got to do it rifle in hand. Nat's holding him, and the bullet connects to the head. Team Liquid,
many a time, applying a single brush to every single team would be madness. Speaking of madness, this is so aggressive from Liquid. They've had enough.
They are not playing like a team that's down 6-2, and that's exactly what you need to see. The spike taken, Bane spotted, and he is dead to rights in this corner. How many can he take with him? And it's only 1. But this is what's important, being able to change it up, not play just one style. Have more than one hymn sheet to sing from, and then
doing it again.
Find some serious impact. They're being left left in the dust. DRX shut down in these last 2 rounds. This is going to be a 5-man push. Everybody on... This is madness. Everyone on Team Liquid is pushing. Full aggression. A player up top drawing the eye. Keiko just needs to swing, and he will. Bring down. Paranoia sent through. Ready to swing on the back as the rest of the team, as Team Liquid continue to fry. DRX are in a 4v2. They've lost the spike, but they've got the TP. MaKo can steal that spike away, and that's exactly what he'll do. Okay, they've lost a lot of players, but at least they should be able to find a plant.
And luckily for him, the man alongside him has been the hero for this DRX squad so far. Looking for a fight, but look how patient trexx is on the other side. We've criticized him for over-peaking, and this time he won't be caught. MaKo in a 1v4. We've seen it once, but not this time. It will be a convergence path used into the B side. Back to that execute-heavy style, but it is much more of a retake setup this time for Liquid. They have been caught out on these openers every single time, so they've avoided it completely this time.
Yeah. Conceding the space, letting them burn utility, avoiding the fights until it's on favorable ground. Now the rest of the squad comes through to join the fight. paTiTek, the first to draw blood. HYUNMIN going to fall at the hands of Kamo's Blade Storm, and the B site's already overtaken. We don't have the Hunter's Fury online for Bane, but 1 away. If he can find a pick, this gives them a huge chance in the round to recover. But it's a 3 versus 5. They need to be firing on all cylinders already. The reveal lands onto MaKo. He's got support though. It's Free swinging through the smoke, but Kamo's there to greet him. And Bane, the last man standing under heavy pressure. The defuse already underway. He's got a swing, and there's 2 players to greet him. And was going for the majority of it, but it's silence in the crowd as they wait now to see how this will play out. Kamo diving deep, but unlike HYUNMIN, he doesn't have the ability to fall back without refract. Space taken is committed to. But the B side will be overrun nonetheless. DRX, many players nearby. Flank coming through with the deep A main push already from Fring, but you've got the same thing from Nats as he moves around mid. HYUNMIN's there to greet him. And now they can just pause a moment for the retake, but they see DRX are spotting this aggression from Team Liquid. They need space on this attacking side, and so it's straight into the spawn they go. MaKo there to greet them, and the right click is kind to begin. Shock Dart is going to drop Bane though and make this a little bit more difficult, but still the advantage with the defenders. Trexx boxed in and Keiko shut out. Around advantage in almost every fight that they take. In fact, it should be every.
Got tagged quite low early on.
A stinger.
He's got to be very careful. Flashback just popping flashes through as the team look to try and get in. MaKo's managed to find one, but it's Keiko stepping up. They've still got to be careful. As said, this is as about a pure bonus as you're ever going to see. These are low-value weapons, and the more costly this cause is the more rebuys that are needed, and it's definitely starting to get a little bit shaky. paTiTek there to...
But even up against those weaker weapons, it being so close is scary. Kamo's gone diving. Stinger in hand. Paranoia sent through, but it finds nothing, and now Flashback onto Trexx. This is becoming difficult for DRX. They've got full control. Well, what have Team Liquid got to respond? 1 by 1.
Yeah. They are walking into the trap. They are walking into the players, and it felt like, at least with Kamo diving in, there wasn't a lot of follow-up behind it. Maybe hoping somebody would give them a gap elsewhere, but it hasn't happened. And now with Nats and Keiko, the last 2 standing. Some would call them cats. But right now, they're meeting the claws of DRX.
Backside play from MaKo. He's going to be the only one taking this fight. Keiko has a chance to isolate it, but it's MaKo to take him down.
Once again, MaKo down. There is still another player that they have to deal with. The slow thrown in, but not connected. Refracting back out of the site, but it leaves the teammate alone. Bane has fallen, and paTiTek's won a battle with the Ghost.
That he has, through the smoke, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Pure spammage in play. Flashback and Fring left with nothing to do, and well, I guess I misspoke. I said it's about time to apply the learnings in the next round.
Fair play, Lohan.
Why not start here?
Yeah.
Well done, Lohan and Yao-Tseen. That is great work.
Standing ahead.
It does also mean that I never want to see Kamo taking the light gun again, because
He knows.
Oh, God.
He knows. He knows I love him.
Well, 9 to 8. Oh, Flashback almost gone immediately. He's actually still going, though. He's taken the angle. The spams aren't going to connect because he's already passed the box. I don't know if they're even going to realize, but he doesn't connect. It's not worked out. Not the start they were looking for. And with Flashback gone, again, it leaves an opening on the back of this A site.
Yeah, he might have been able to get away if he hadn't been tagged down to 18 HP at the start of the round. The wall bangs here. I think every shot that hit him was through that box. Maybe he'll be a little more cautious of it in future. Pressure on for DRX. A hold towards this A side with 2, but the info not quite there. HYUNMIN already having to fill in that mid gap. The old pop lets them know. All eyes should be on this choke point. This is the spot. Oh. That ring holds on too tightly. They'll eventually fall, but the damage is done. Surely trexx tries so desperately to pull it back. paTiTek traded out as he's brought back in. trexx somehow walks out with 3. He's left on 2 HP, but it's only MaKo up against them. Both players low, and the spike still to be planted.
I've seen this one before. Left. A 1v2 chance for MaKo. Nats on the other side. This time he delivers a trexx is on just 2 HP. He's had an insane round so far, but needs a little bit more. 20 seconds left. MaKo can just opt to play the time, but he will reposition to perfection. A Red Bull clutch.
Looking for space around there. Clearly expecting this A hit. Traps already on site. Kamo bypassing him. He's up top. Bladestone hasn't spotted the player on backside. Frank gets the jump on him. Bane with 1, but it's Keiko stepping up for the double, giving Team Liquid a chance to continue drawing breath. A 10-8. 3 versus 3, but it's Nats going walkabouts that gets punished. Walking into the whole enemy team. And with the old pop from Flashback, DRX have all the info.
trexx, I think he's starting to consider whether or not using that Hunter's Fury is worth it, but Keiko going down, it's not anymore. He needs to win a fight or 2. He had a chance to be the hero in a round prior, but lost the clutch to MaKo. Now he sat versus 3, but the only thing really on his side is the time. Converges path, uses walk back into it, and now he's in trouble. Shock Dart could go in, but there's not really anything else he can do other than try and spam a bullet or 2. Solid ult usage from DRX. Comeback for Liquid. So I'm not going to count any chickens just yet. Hunter's Fury put through. Kamo is completely blinded at the back of the site, and when he does finally escape the Hunter's Fury, he is executed. Already 4 players in a fast rotation from DRX. They've been good at the retakes thus far, but this time they have no plans to retake. And they also have so much control on the other side of the map. Look at the push-up already from MaKo. He's so deep on that A-site control that there's absolutely no way back.
This is the problem, I think, though. Look at how many rounds Kamo goes diving in, lands, and goes, okay, now what do we do? Yeah. There's no one here, what do we do? And that's when DRX execute back out and take him down. They don't have the ability to punish like that when you're Team Liquid because you're playing against HYUNMIN on the waylay. He's able to constantly get in, land, go, we've got the info, fall back, and then go, hey, what do we do now? And that benefit is, it is leagues above what is being brought to the table by Team Liquid here. And you need to see other ideas. And we're not really. Even there, when Kamo goes down, seconds later, there's still 4 players in main. They're not able to actually do anything about it, and even saving seems to be an impossible task as they get run over by DL. And on this attack side, it is not being kind. This isn't like the first series of the day. It's a completely different flavor. Dive in from Kamo. Does well to find 1, but an immediate punish comes through. DRX, they are holding strong across the map. It doesn't matter which battleground they have to fight. Full control for the defensive side, and with 40 seconds left, the final threads fraying from the loom on Abyss.
Again, they look like they're running into a brick wall. 1 player will take the charge, and this time, that 1 player fighting alone has actually managed to even up the score. Keiko's done well, but there are still 2 players waiting on the other side. Keiko has TP into his own smoke, just trying to garner a little bit of extra space. HYUNMIN is well aware of it, though. And the other 2 players still trapped in main. They want to try and swing this together, and they will, but MaKo's still here. 12 seconds left. They know where the remaining players are, but sticking this button is going to be difficult. Keiko had to body block it down. Nats is all that remains, and he remains no more. DRX are going to be there and back on the international stage with a